Hi YouTube, this is Dawn here. I am going to do an unboxing of the Greenstalk vertical planter. I have been wanting a strawberry pyramid for a very long time, and we kind of came across this watching YouTube videos of the Arms family homestead, and we decided that maybe we would try this and maybe this would work a little bit better for our situation. We are actually in a neighborhood situation. We only have like 1/4 of an acre here, so space is a necessity. We don't have that much space to plant. So I wanted to unbox today and show you all what's in the box. Now I do have to say that my husband bought me this kit, and he doesn't ever scrim. So this is the Mac Daddy kit. So what comes inside the box? This is the watering tree. Now let me start out by saying that this is a 5-tier. They do have a 3-tier, a 4-tier, and a 5-tier system. And the system comes in several different colors. We chose the terracotta. But it also comes in green, brown, black, like a kind of off-white gray color, and it could even come in other colors, but we chose the terracotta. So this is the watering basin that goes on the top of the system, and as you can see inside, it has markings for whether you have a 3-tier, a 4-tier, or a 5-tier. So if I decided maybe in a year down the road or next year when I'm planting that I'd rather have 3 tiers rather than 5 tiers, I can take 2 tiers off and still know how much water to use to water the system. This is the part that goes on the bottom of the system, and there's a set of wheels that comes with it. And these wheels snap into this so that we can move it around. My hope is to do this probably up on our deck, and that way if we need to move it around, if we're having people over or whatever, we can do that. Or we're far into the warm season here now, so for us it isn't an issue, but if we had planted this earlier in the system, we may want to move it inside or somewhere else should it frost. So the wheels will be great, because I have a feeling that this thing will be extremely heavy when it's full of dirt. So when you're putting the system together, on each level there is one of these, and this is like a drip tray, so the water runs down through into this drip tray, into the soil, and then down to the next drip tray, so that each layer gets adequate water. And doesn't get overwatered for that matter. So there is also these. There's 3 bags of these, and this is basically a cage system for the this is a cage system for the Greenstalk vertical planter. So if I were to plant tomatoes, or I don't know, possibly even the strawberries, I may need some kind of system in order to keep them from getting too heavy and breaking off. So this attaches to the system in order to give it some support. And there are 3 bags of these, so I would assume that there are enough to do all 5 levels of the system. There is also a frost net cover, so if we were to have planted this a couple months ago when we were still getting frost, because this year we had frost well into May, we could have covered it with this, and I would think that the caging system would help with this as well, so that it doesn't weight down your plants when it gets wet during frost. So that is included as well. So in this system, and then these are the, let me do this. These are the containers. So they are very deep. You probably got at least a foot of depth in these, and there are 6 areas to plant in each layer. So in the 5-level system, that means you have 30 plants or 30 places to plant in the whole system. So these are the containers. But along with everything else that goes with just the planter, there were many other things that were sent by the company. And again, this is Greenstalk is the name of the company, and this is a vertical planter. So it came with a 3-pound bag of worm castings, which is awesome. We've been doing a lot of investigating about worm castings, so I'm excited to try this. There was also several packages of seeds. So let me go through these real quick. We had leafy greens seeds. So we have spinach, red Russian kale, Nero Toscano kale, butterhead lettuce, lettuce leaf, and carrots. And then in the root vegetable seeds, we have parsnip, carrots, beets, and radishes. And then in the herb seeds, we have dill, cilantro, parsley, basil, chives, thyme, and lemon balm. So I'm kind of excited. We bought this to be a strawberry pyramid, but I may try my hand at some of these seeds. We'll see how it goes. And also inside, so it came with the instructions. This was in this bag, and inside this bag was also how it works. So basically it says you plant each planter with 8 gallons or 1 cubic foot of potting mix and stack. Use starter plants or seeds. You water. So you just fill the top water reservoir and walk away. Your Greenstalk will immediately deliver fresh water to each plant at the same time. And then harvest. You grow a variety of vegetables, strawberries, flowers, and herbs. The options are limitless. And they're at greenstalkgarden.com. And they're out of Tennessee. So that was in there. And then also, there were 2 other little gifts in here. There was a small bag of worm casting fertilizer, which is kind of cool. And then a envelope of green bush beans as well. So this was an amazing package. And I looked at this before. The name of this bundle is called the Have It All Bundle, and again I said ours is terracotta. You can go to their website and order this, and it came very quickly. I think we had our vertical planter probably in about a week and a half, so it was really quick shipping. And so we're really excited. We're going to get this planted. We actually ordered some dormant bare root strawberries, and we are going to plant them today. I currently have them soaking in a bucket of water, and there are 25 of them, I believe. We're gonna get our potting mix in our containers, along with the fertilizer, we plan to use some Veritone. We've never used it before, but we're very excited about the Veritone to see if that will help us produce good, healthy strawberry plants. And we will bring you guys along for the ride so we can see how this goes. And these are early bearing strawberries. So they literally came in the mail in a plastic bag. And they were, I guess you'd call them damp. They had like moisture inside the bag. But what we had read was that we needed to soak them in water. So these had to sit on our counter for about 3 days because we work full time and we didn't have a chance to get them in the ground. So they stayed in the plastic bag for 3 days, and when I pulled them out today to put them in water, as you can see, they have already started to sprout. So we're hoping that we don't shock them too much by planting them today. But I'm sure that they're going to be really excited to get in some dirt. So they have been soaking now for about an hour and 20 minutes or so. And we're going to let them soak for 2 hours. So while we fill our vertical planter, we'll continue to let these soak and get the water that they need. So guys, I did want to say that we were not paid to make a review of this. We paid full price for all the supplies and everything that we used in this project. We're very excited to try it out. Put this in here. Okay. Well, hello. He wants to come visit. So, on to the next pocket. So I'm thinking I'm going to do parsley next. Well, hello. Are you trying to check out my parsley? Okay. Go there. Go there. And Zoe's coming too. Okay, so these say group 3 seeds. So and we're supposed to only do them 1/4 of an inch down. So we're gonna basically just make 3 small little holes and drop approximately 3 seeds down into each hole. And then cover it up. There's one. These are tiny little seeds. Okay. So that's our parsley. And the cool thing about these little seed packets, which I didn't realize when I opened the first one, that there is more information on the inside of the packet. And it basically, I think there's even recipes. How to store, how to keep fresh, ideas for using. All of that is on the inside of the seed packets, which is kind of cool. So this is parsley. Put that down in there. And we'll just slide her around. So the next one I'm going to put in is lemon balm. And I'd never heard of lemon balm before. But it says that you can relax on a hot summer day with a glass of iced lemon balm tea. And that the plant has a wonderful lemony scent that it puts off. So it's kind of cool. So I thought, well, let's try it. They are micro seeds. So they are teeny tiny. But it does say just to push them down into the soil.
Hold on, let's see how small they are.
I mean, they are teeny. Maybe a little bit bigger than a strawberry seed.
Wow.
So I am just going to, I don't know, basically sprinkle them, I guess. I don't need that many, but I think I'm just going to kind of put them on top of the dirt and kind of just cover them. So I did make some labels for all the things. So this is the lemon balm. Put the label in and move on to the next pocket. So we're going to do butter crunch lettuce. This one says put them down 1/8 of an inch and 3 seeds. And we do have to thin this when they're 1/2 inch tall to 1 in each spot. So these are pretty tiny little seeds too. Okay, so we're planting them 1/8 of an inch deep, which is not very deep either. I have so much dirt under my fingernails, I'm not sure the seeds are actually going in. So I think there were probably 4 or 5 there, but we'll thin it out when they grow up a little bit. Okay, and so that was the butter crunch. And then we have one more pocket. And this one is the regular like salad lettuce leaf. And this one we do 3 seeds, and we thin when it's a 1/2 inch tall to 1 in each area. And we plant it down 1/8 of an inch, so it's just a little tiny hole. And these look very similar to the other seeds from the buttercrunch. So we got those planted. Awesome. And we'll put the little tag in, and we are all set. Save these seeds. I don't know if we'll need to reseed any of these at any time, any additional time this year. We'll see. I think that concludes this video. Oh, we're gonna water. We're gonna water this. In case you're wondering, we decided to take 2 of the tiers off of the vertical planter because we have not put plants in them yet, and so we're afraid that we don't want the dirt to become too compacted in the planters when we get the plants to put in there. So we have some more strawberries coming to put in those, so we removed them for the time being. So right now we only have a 3-tier tower, and we're going to go ahead and water them. So we'll show you how it goes with watering. So here we are at the planter, and we're going to water it. Now you can see on the side of the container that there's a 3 on there, and that's where we're going to fill the water up to, because at this time we only have 3 tiers on the planter. Hi guys, this is Dawn. We're just coming back to give you a little update on our Greenstalk vertical planter. As you can remember, we planted 2 of the levels with strawberries because we were expecting another batch of strawberries to come in the mail. Well, that didn't happen. The second batch of strawberries never arrived, and so we ended up getting our money back for that. So what we ended up doing though was our strawberries began to do so well, and the ones that didn't make it, we were able to take the runners from the strawberries that we had planted in the original video, or the first part of the video, and we were able to let them run and basically root into the planter parts that didn't have any strawberries in them. So as you can see, like right here, this particular strawberry is a runner off of this strawberry. And then once they take root, so in this one over here, you can see what we did was we took the runner, and they'll have like a little nodule on the runner. Trying to find one that I could show you. Like right here, see this little nodule? See these little bumps on here? Those are the roots. So if that little nodule is long enough to reach down into one of the other planters, we took a paper clip, and we actually, if I can pull this out here, we took a paper clip and we cut the paper clip so it's just like a little holder, and we put that over the strawberry to hold it down so that the roots can actually take root into the other planter. Now once it takes root, then we simply can just cut the runner part off, and that will be its own little plant. So as you can see, it is doing fantastic. So we started out with 12, I believe it was 12 strawberry plants that we planted in 2 of the 5 levels. And all of the others in this level and this level are all brand new strawberries that came off of the strawberries that we planted. As you can see, the bottom layers were all of the different vegetables and herbs that we had planted, and everything took hold. We had several salads. You can see they're kind of all bolting at this point and done with their season, but we had an amazing harvest. We were able to do salads with the lettuce and the butter crunch. We had several of the herbs that grew, and this is the lemon balm, which is still doing fantastic. And I have to tell you, this smells wonderful. So if you ever get the chance to grow the lemon balm, grow the lemon balm. I think it would be amazing, and I'm going to try to put it on in a pot of water on my stove and let it boil, and I think it'll make my house smell wonderful. So we just kind of wanted to give you an update on the vertical planter and how amazing it is doing. Our plans are to try to, when it gets too cold for the strawberries to stay outside, we plan to put the vertical planter piece by piece into our shed for the winter, and that way the strawberries can weather through the winter and then bring it back out in the spring. And hopefully we were able to get 3 strawberries off of the plants this year, which they say is amazing because they say that you don't get strawberries the first year, but we did get 3 and they were amazing. But next year we hope to have many, many more strawberries, so we're looking forward to that. So if you like the content of this video, please hit the subscribe button. We would love to have you come along with us on our journey with YouTube. If you like this video, hit the like button and punch the bell so you can get more notifications from us on future videos. Thanks for watching. We love you guys. Take care. We'll see you on the next video.